or families. Either way, they appreciate their food being brought to them, not just for the coronavirus and not wanting to get out, which is very logical, but simply the fact of not having to herd out the family and herd them around. And these demographic of people, which are the ones that get the majority, in my experience, they have disposable income. So to give you another $5, $10, $15, that's not a problem. Now, how do you increase your tips? Be good to the client. Be good to the client. Now, what are the needs of that? One is, if your order is running late and the vendor restaurant doesn't have your food ready, which can happen and you have no control over that, call your client on the phone. Say, hey, I'm here waiting on your food. It's coming. It'll be fresh, but I'm having to wait longer than normal. And you'll be surprised at how people will tip you and be happy with you and give you a good rating, which is very important to making money, even if their food's an hour late, as long as you talk to them and they know what's going on. When you bring the food up and give them the food, if it's in person, smile. Say hello. Be kind. Maybe compliment their grass. Things that take nothing but a second, or just common courtesies. People appreciate it. And when you bring their groceries, put the groceries where you're supposed to put them. Treat them with care. I guarantee you the people are watching you do that, even with no contact. Now, one of the concerns some people have talked to me about as well, this coronavirus. If I go out and Doordash, I'm going to get nailed with this coronavirus. And my experience has been, so far with this, is that 70%, well 90% when they first came out were no contact deliveries. So I wasn't even seeing the customer during this little period. You take a picture of the stuff you leave outside, you text it to the people, you knock on the door, you go away. You might stay at the curb if you want to be able to make sure they pick up their product. I like that just for peace of mind. But you don't even touch the customer. You don't even get in, coughing distance or anything that would acclimate that. Now, that obviously will decrease the hand tips, but that's still left me with 10%, and now it's up to 30% personal that I'm doing. It's slowly going down on the no contact, but it hasn't been an issue, and I still take the precautions, wear a mask, wear gloves. I still take all the precautions to keep myself safe, because just like the golden rules, if I get sick, then I can't make money with door dashing. Now, once you do all this and you get in a groove, you want to get to what's called a top dasher. And a top dasher is going to make you even more money. But just for a moment, let me show you my deals here and kind of explain what I'm talking about. This is my phone where I dash on. So, legitimacy, but also information. You see the 4.66 up there on your rating. To be a top dasher, you need 4.7 or more. And so I'm a little bit low there, and I raise that up. Acceptance rate, you need to accept 80% of your orders that come through. So that's the issue about declining orders and not. Completion rate, you want to keep it high. You want to be on time. And if you're in the green, you're going to be golden. And so there's the number of those. So what does Top Dasher do for you? Well, it makes you even more money. Top Dasher, the first thing that's really awesome is you can work whenever you want to. And so when you start, you're going to have to get schedules. You might want to work 3 hours, but there's only a 2-hour schedule. You might want to work a prime period of time. And I think lunch hours, 11 to 1, 5 to 7 or 8, those are peak times. Now, my experience with dashing, even before Corona, certainly now, is it's busy all the time. But DoorDash does a lot of things to make it work for you. One, when it's really, really busy, they'll give incentives. They'll add $1 to the order, maybe $2. And you'll be able to see that on your phone when you're going out. Well, you want to take advantage of that. But being able to dash whenever you want to changes your strategy on how you make money. And it did for me, at least. I went from, I wanted to get this many hours in and try to get that scheduled, to now I look at how much money do I want to make. And so I'll work till I make that amount of money, because I can work as much as I want or as little as I want. The other cool thing is priority. And this means that, say you're the red dot over here, and all these black dots are other dashers. And hopefully the camera will pick this up. I use my daughter's little sword to highlight this. So here's the money. Here's a good order that's coming in. If you're a top dasher, you're given priority over these other non-top dashers with the bigger orders. And so you make your money even faster. You get to work a shorter shift. You go home with that cash. One of the advantages also, especially if your situation is you need money and you need money now. You've got a $50 water bill that's due tomorrow and you need to pay it tomorrow. You work your shift, you make the money that you want, and you have an opportunity through the Dasher app to deposit that money in a 24-hour deposit. So as long as you're, in my experience, depositing before midnight, you're going to have that money that you made. It costs like $1.99, maybe up to $2.99 to do it. If you make $53 and you can put $50 into your account the next day when you need it, that's a perk, because there's not many jobs that you can do that with. There's also not very many jobs that you can work when you want to work or pick schedules. And there's no doubt about it that door dashing is work. That's the only thing I can say that might be different than me than some people's. I don't mind working. But the money that I make here, you could make. The money that if you want to make more and you want to make it full-time, then I can't speak to that because I haven't done it, because I have a regular full-time job, but I needed that extra income. And this has been awesome. When you have issues, DoorDash helps you get them figured out. If you are going to get food and they're really, really late, they're over 30 minutes late, you're calling your customer, but you can also call DoorDash and you may qualify for a benefit of money just for having to wait that long, because DoorDash knows that you're losing cash too. And so I hope this is helpful to people. The only other thing I would tell you is there's going to be times when you will be stopped at different locations. You may have a 5, 6, 7, 8 minute stop at Walmart while they're getting ready to load your groceries. Or you may have a stop at a place, a lot of places still have you go outside. Down below I'm leaving a link for a Facebook page that has audiobooks, and they're free. Nothing here costs any money on this video. But for me, because I want to keep in a pace and a rhythm, and the way you make money here is to get those orders through, is if I'm having to wait somewhere, I'll listen to that audiobook for a few minutes, and then the next time I have to wait, I go back to that audiobook. You're not thinking about things being slow, you're not getting anxious, you're not worried about those minutes that you can't control. And so that's a value, all kinds of wonderful audiobooks there that you can get for free. And I hope this has been useful. Please leave any comments below on your thoughts, and just have a great day.